What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Howdy, we grill it, baby.
We grill it, baby.
We grill it, baby.
Yes, we are here. We are here. We are here.
I meant to bring food, but I was too busy. I was going to bring some chicken organs and eat them live, so people stop saying there's no food. But I got too busy.
Chicken what?
Organs like livers and hearts.
Okay.
And, yeah.
Interesting.
And I'm just not hungry. I ate a big steak.
It sounds scrumptious. I'm hungry all over again.
Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Have we all gotten a comment that there's no actual cooking happening on this show?
Yes.
No grilling?
Yes. Yeah. Fortunately, we have no IQ threshold for our viewers there. So,
right.
Yeah. Come on in. Whatever your IQ level. If your IQ is greater than your carb number, then you probably don't belong here. Yeah.
It is maybe a little misrepresentation calling it a cookout, but I've had a couple of people that were actually angry that there was no cooking on the cookout.
Please.
Which I just think is funny, but
I'm gonna bring something next week. I don't know, but it will be carnivore.
Yeah,
and it maybe won't be organs, but I'll bring something. I can go get. We got some Slim Jims in the living room.
There you go.
I got jokes. How about that?
Yeah. Okay. But
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. I want to say thanks for everyone who's here so far. Thanks for stopping by and everyone's commenting, and you guys are awesome.
Yeah, we got a nice little crowd there. All right, what do we got to do here? What's our?
We got to see who has a heart attack. Who had a heart attack this week, Russ?
I'm staying away from him this week.
Not me.
I don't want to do that.
Acid reflux. I'm having acid reflux, and we'll find out about that next. And
let me guess. Let me guess. You had one stalk of asparagus or some goofy thing like that. I had one. I had 1 grain of rice.
Rice is so gross. Did anyone in the chat have a heart attack? Rick had a heart attack this week.
Rick
had a heart attack. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, bro.
Yeah.
The retired fact that pressure is up. Blood pressure is up.
No. That's not good.
No.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy? Right. Good to see you there. No, I did listen, and I did a lot of walking, so
that's great.
We're to our next segment that I'm sure everybody's waiting for, especially the Russ's answer.
I'll go first. So I finally actually I think cheated, like really cheated for the first time.
There is no cheating.
Ever. There's no cheating. There's living life. But I've been
That's right. There's only living.
Just choices.
That's right.
And I've been to several kids' birthday parties since because I'm a mom with small kids, and I've never once wanted to eat any cake at all. Even Sunday, I was at a birthday party, and I'm still feeling the ramifications in my children. I'm going to that birthday party, and I feel so bad sometimes. So I'm helping my friends with their birthday party. We're gonna get around to my carbs in a second, but I'm literally sitting there with like skewers of marshmallows and dipping them into chocolate and like handing them out to people, and I'm like, I feel really bad about this.
Wow.
Actually.
Dadgum. You went
and
full
bore.
bore.
Coming back for more, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't eat any of that. That interested me zero. Zero. And so they had sandwiches at the party. And I'm like, I'm actually hungry. So I'm sitting there like peeling the bread that's like stuck to it and trying to wipe the mayonnaise off of one cold cut. like this much bread. All this bread with this little. It didn't even look good. It didn't even look good. So I was like, I'm not gonna this ain't gonna be my cheat. My cheat is gonna be when I do, it's gonna be something good. So yesterday, we threw a surprise birthday party for my husband, me and my couple neighbors. And one of my neighbors brought this cake over, and I'm like, oh no, this looks amazing. This does look amazing. And so after I delivered the cake to everybody, I'm like, please don't let there be any left, but please let there be some left after everybody gets some. So I made an announcement, guys, this is the first piece of cake I've eaten in 7 months. And my friend's like, really? I'm like, yes, really. And he's like, no, do you really want to do it? And I'm like, yes, I do. And then
nice.
You want to see this cake, Russ? You want to
Let's see it.
Sure. Hey, listen, I want to eat cake whether it's somebody's birthday or not.
I don't. After that, it was so good in my mouth, and then it was not good after that. You get what I'm saying? Like, as soon as it got to my stomach, instant regret. But not like I owe anybody anything, and I regret because I have a channel that talks about carnivore that I should not eat a piece of cake during a birthday. No, my stomach wanted to kill me, and now I can't even find it.
Where's this cake at?
I think I know what I need to do. I need to share my screen. Guys, I want to tell you this photo, it could be triggering for some. It could be triggering. So look away.
Russ, look away. Look away, Russ.
I'm talking about Russ.
Yeah, I think
Here's the cake. Here's the cake, everybody.
Oh, man. It looks like a pumpkin roll.
You know what it was? It was the cream. It was the cream that killed me. Cream is my what do you call it? What's the word?
Kryptonite.
My kryptonite. There you go. So there's my cheat, everybody. Actually, first time cheated. I did have a cappuccino this week. Thanks. That's all. I did.
And what else?
Yeah. But the question is, what is your highest carb meal for the week, right? Okay.
Yeah, that might do it.
There's the there you go.
Yeah, listen, I don't need to
I'm glad I got
that
off my chest, everybody. I'm glad I got that off my chest. I'm just joking. I'm so sorry that I don't feel bad for that I lie. Like, I don't feel bad. But I will say that last night I couldn't sleep. So I don't know if it was the combination of the cake and the coffee. I had a really hard time sleeping. I totally forgot how I used to, like, my mind would be racing and I couldn't get my thoughts to quiet down. And I would just sit there like, need to sleep. And I was even like, maybe I should just go sit and watch TV. That's what I used to do. I used to sit and watch TV when my mind would be racing and I would really want to be sleeping. So lesson reminded, not lesson learned, reminded why I'm doing this. Because that's not a good quality of life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I like cake. You know, as a matter of fact, I think I got a song about that. It's so hard to say goodbye to chocolate cake.
Rust them in.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, I used to listen to them on my Walkman in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
I still listen to them.
On your Walkman?
Yeah.
On
yes, on my Walkman. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that probably does have a Walkman. All right, hey, listen.
I do.
Go. I believe you do. All right. You can go ahead if you want. So, okay. So I think, I don't know how many carbs that is, but we're going to give you how many pieces of cake did you have? Or how many pieces of cake you're going to, I was going to say, how many are you going to confess to? We know you probably had 4, but.
Maybe like a little.
It was just one. Now it's 1.5.
Yeah. You guys are the ones that feel sorry. And
green beans too.
I don't feel sorry. I don't feel like I need to do a YouTube video saying how I ate a piece of cake, but I feel
that's good. Me either.
I do feel like physically bad. That's the difference. Like,
what? That you didn't have another piece?
No. Within minutes, I was like, I'm so tired right now. Within minutes of eating it, and then I couldn't go to sleep. The irony.
Yeah.
Okay, what about you, Russ? What did you do this week? Did you have carbs?
Yeah, little bits. I had a little bit of candy. Just Is something funny? Is something funny, Lacey?
This is how I asked the question.
Hey, listen. You're the liar, not me. I tell it all. I tell it all. And I don't even have to make up stories.
I got my excuses ready this week.
Yes. I'm gonna pull an Adam one of these days and come up with something ridiculous. But no, just a lot of road time, and coffee doesn't really help me when I get drowsy, but sugar does. So I had a Heath bar and a little Debbie cake. Yeah. It was that, or die on the side of the road. I mean, I have to say, man's got choices to make. It's like, but, I could die, or I could eat a little Debbie and a Heath bar. So yeah, that was it. And then, like I said, other than that, no, because I was at Keto Palooza, so obviously the meals we had there were all good, and I brought a little bit of stuff with me. But yeah, I had some stuff on the road coming up. So that's it.
Nice.
So I don't know how many carbs that was. Well, I'll give myself 50.
There you go.
I think I got 50. I think I got a good solid 50, 60 on that. Ollie's probably right there close to me there. She's probably, cake is probably. Yeah, she's probably right there. Yeah, sorry to disappoint you, Adam. I know you were hoping for a triple digits.
I wanted more.
Maybe we do a 1 week challenge of 0 carbs. Because I was so much better before I started this show and had to come up with excuses every week.
Yeah, I don't do. I already have a challenge. It's called Everyday Living.
Right.
That's
for sure.
Yeah, that's the only challenge I'm a part of. All right, so what do you got, Lake?
Well, I was feeling a little down today. I hadn't ate any carbs, and I wasn't feeling down because I didn't have any carbs. It was because I just missed Russ, and haven't seen him for a week. so, my wife and I went out to Texas Roadhouse, and I had a couple of those rolls again. So yeah, that was the extent of my carbs this week. But in all honesty, my truck is about to blow up, and our company just had an influx of cash from a few sales, new contracts. That's been kind of overdue for a long time, and we've been struggling for a while. And just so happens that when all that extra income comes in, it literally goes straight out to buy a car because the truck's going to blow up. So I said, to heck with it. I'm going to have a couple rolls.
Please stay alive.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
That's the brakes, just the way it goes. So yeah, at least I don't have to worry about not getting on the highway. And it was a struggle with that truck, man. I had to manually shift the thing to get on the highway. So yeah, we're all good now. Yeah. I can get on the highway and I can go see Russ now.
Hey.
There you go. How about that? Yeah, come on down. Yay. Come on down. Yes. So I think I don't know if I think Lacey loses this week. I think
I had some beans also. I got second week.
Okay, well there you go. Ty goes to the beans.
Holy
Ty goes to the beans.
Man, you had cake and beans and was it marshmallows too?
No, I had no marshmallows. Never will I ever eat a marshmallow. I was just handing it out like a drug dealer.
Nice.
Oh man,
that's good stuff.
Although
I wish, like my husband was so busy doing other stuff, helping at the party. I wish he would have taken a video of me, and so I could have done a short about the dark side of Alia.
Yeah.
I will. I forgot. I forgot my keto trick or treat bag from Keto Palooza. I didn't count what was in there, but I'm still. You can win, Ollie. You can win. You deserve it. You deserve it. I've won many times. I'll probably win. Yeah. Trust me, you can win. But I forgot all about the trick or treat bag when I got here. But I really don't know how many carbs are in the stuff. I have no idea.
I'm
Wow.
sorry that there was
There
a
you go.
trick or
Well,
treat
I'm
bag
sure they're
at
all
a
net carbs.
keto.
They don't count, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even look, really. I didn't even look or anything, so I can't tell you.
I'm making a
So-
pledge. I will not eat carbs this week. It's a pledge to myself.
There you go. You heard
I mean,
it,
whatever's
everybody.
in meat and eggs and butter.
Yeah.
I feel better that way. I literally
If
feel
she-
like there's been like a brick moving its way through my intestines all day.
Oh my.
That's not
Okay,
good.
Okay.
totally exaggerated. All right. I'm done.
Okay.
We're done. We
Okay.
did our carbs. No one had a heart attack, unless people had a heart attack that ate some cake.
There you go.
Such a
Well,
bad example.
we're just showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. We're real people with real issues. This is real life keto here, ketogenic living. So don't worry about it. You'll be just fine if you get back on the horse when you fall off.
Yeah.
But speaking of my keto trick or treat bag, I will talk about my Keto Palooza time there, where I got this wonderful
Nice.
shirt.
Shirt.
Yes, they gave me my shirt. So
Awesome.
Keto Palooza in Louisville, Kentucky. It was fabulous. I want to give a shout out to all the people that I met and all the people that came up to me and just showed me love and loved the show. And it was I got about 5 feet off the elevator and it was like, oh, I'm sick Buckeye. And I'm like, oh no. So it's like I was like one of the Beatles, felt like one of the Beatles.
I love it.
But of course, 1 million people said to tell you guys, hey, and that they enjoyed the show and loved the show. The first night they had an icebreaker, and I came home with some hardware besides the shirt. Came home with some hardware.
Oh.
They had
What was
a
that?
name that they had. I got a trophy.
Oh, okay.
A trophy that I did not deserve, I might add. They had a contest the first night, Name That Tune. And they mixed everybody up into teams, and I ended up on a team with Chuck Rhodes. Shout out to my man Chuck and his wife Dee in Louisville. Chuck was a human jukebox. And
Nice.
we had some low carb ladies, some keto cuties on the team. And I know I'm forgetting. It was Deb and Amy was a keto cutie. And I can't think of the third person's name. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But we won and we got trophies. And I contributed nothing to the team. I mean, nothing. I contributed nothing at all. I didn't even deserve a trophy. I tried to give it back. They wouldn't take it. So, but we did that. And then the second day was all the speakers. And that's the day I did most of the interviews that you guys saw on my channel with Dr. Barry, Dr. Hampton, saw Nicole, and it was just cool. And then the last day, we had just a brunch and stuff like that. It was really awesome. So it was just a family reunion, man. So much love, so many great stories, so many great people. If you have a chance to go to those events, you definitely should. They're a lot of fun, and you get to meet a lot of people and put faces with names and stuff like that. So, I had a great time, and looking forward to next year. So there you go.
I love it. Yeah, I think I might go next year. I'll have a vehicle that I can get down there with.
Yeah.
Not have to hitchhike.
Yes. Well, shout out to everybody, but a lot of keto kitties, a lot of low carb ladies, and everybody hugged me. That's right, because they know. Listen, if you don't hug me, you will get banned from my channel. That's how it works. I will ban you from my channel, and they came with it. I mean, they brought all the love. They brought all the love with them. So it was wonderful. It was absolutely great.
Awesome. I love it.
Great. So there you have it. Oh, somebody's interrupting my stories there. Who's at the door?
Who's at the door?
I don't know. 2 people.
It's the Carnivore Brothers.
Hey, how's it going?
The Carnivore Brothers are in the building.
Howdy.
Hey, thanks for having us. Appreciate it.
Oh man, no, we're glad you're here, brother. We're glad you're here. Well, tell us where you are from and a little bit about yourselves.
Well, I am from Ridgefield, Washington, kind of on the border of Portland, Oregon. But I don't like to say I'm from Portland, Oregon, so I get specific with Ridgefield, Washington. But this isn't a political show. We're going to move on. No.
Doesn't matter.
No Portland weird for you? Isn't that what they say? Portland weird?
Yeah, they say keep Portland weird, and
Keep
that
Portland
is
weird.
for sure. So,
Hey, and I'm from the Dallas, Texas area, a town called Roanoke.
Nice.
Oh,
So
nice.
we're a little far ways away. That's why we created our Carnivore Brothers channel to give us something to do together, to hang out a little bit more together, and go on this journey, document it together. So it's been fun.
That's cool.
Gotcha. Now, where are you guys originally from? Before you guys, had your family dispute and moved on the other side of the country from each other. Before you hated each other, where did you live originally?
It's been a pretty big dispute this week because I'm the one in Texas, but he's the Cowboy fan and I'm the Niners fan. So we definitely have had a dispute this week. But
That's funny.
Yeah, gotcha.
That is funny.
I'm hiding my face in the sand this week.
yeah, so no, we actually were both born in Texas. Our family started in Texas. Our folks are missionaries, started the church up in Vancouver, British Columbia, and so we were both raised in, at least through high school, in Vancouver, British Columbia, and then I came back down to ACU in Abilene, and been in Texas ever since. Met my wife in the Metroplex after we graduated from ACU, and I've been in Texas ever since. Rhett stayed up there in the Northwest, and we've been kind of. I've actually, Allie asked earlier if we were twins. I have a twin brother, and he's still in Vancouver. Or I should we have I have a twin. It's our brother. He's still in Vancouver, and then we have a younger sister who's also still in Vancouver. So we're all spread out.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's very
I love
cool.
that. So, what took you out there to the Great Northwest?
Well, for us originally, it was we were planning to move back to Vancouver, British Columbia. That was just our desire. I loved growing up there. I wanted to go back. But about the time we started they got the bid for the Olympics, and everything, the housing market, everything just boomed, and we couldn't afford to move there. So we kind of pointed a spot on the map. Okay, that's close. Let's go live there for a while, and we're close enough to visit our family here and there. And so we drive up. It's about a 4.5-hour drive, and are able to go visit them fairly often. We trade back and forth for different holidays, birthdays, that kind of thing.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
no. I love that. So tell us about your ketogenic journey, your carnivore journey. Who started it, and how did it get going?
Well, we've got the Compassionate Carnivore shirts on because that was something that my brother got me from the 24-hour live stream, and
Awesome.
we've been fully on board supporting it. We got the water bottles, and
Nice.
it's been a fantastic ride. But it started really on the carnivore thing for me, it was a little over 7 months ago, and I was doing the research and doing all I'd already cut back some carbs and sugars, but doing the research on it, really kind of digging into the carnivore diet, and saw Kerry from Homestead how his 30-day video, and that's really just what pushed me over the edge of like, I'm all in, let's do it. And started shedding some weight along with a lot of other things. My big thing was the type 2 diabetes and trying to get that reversed and under control, and had huge success with that. I consider it reversed at this point. All my blood sugar levels are back into below normal range. We're doing great
That's
there.
awesome.
And I love the healing has been amazing. The energy's through the roof. But Rhett started seeing some pictures of me online, and like, dude, what are you doing? It's you're losing so much weight. So we had a little video going of the ripple effect. That's where it started. And he saw me online, and I started asking questions. And before he even had time to research, he was doing it. And you should have seen this guy 6 months ago. I wish we had some before pictures, but right, you can tell him. But you were up over 300. He's lost 85 pounds since then.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 308 at my heaviest. I really started carnivore at 298, and I just keep creating new goals for myself because I got down to 230, which was the original goal, then 220, which was the next goal. And I think I might try 210, but man, I'm feeling so good in this range. I may just hang out here for a while and get to know my new self because I'm loving it.
That's
I love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just let your body decide, where it wants to end up. I mean, that's that's half the battle, on that. So, Ashley, you said that you had type 2 diabetes. Was that the thing that pushed you towards this, or were there other health problems, or how long did you have that, and just tell us a little bit about that.
Type 2 diabetes was absolutely the thing that started my journey as far as controlling or helping trying to figure out what was going on. It was about 7 years ago when I was first diagnosed, and my A1C score when I never went to the doctor. I didn't ever have blood work done. This was the first time I didn't even know what diabetes was, and my A1C score was 11.3. It was off the charts.
Wow.
Wow.
To be diabetic, pre-diabetic is 5.7 or whatever. So I didn't even know what it was. And, the short version of the story is my wife is awesome. She was doing a lot of research already for some of the some gluten things that she had. And so she was like, we need to start this paleo diet and see if that helps. And this was about 7 years ago. And we went hard for 3 months. I didn't cheat at all. It was a scary moment for me. I'd lost 50 pounds. I thought it was cancer or something. So when I found out it was type 2 diabetes, I also found out it was my organs were having some difficulties. My pancreas, my liver were in some trouble. And so I had to do something drastic. Didn't go on any meds. I wasn't going to do it because I'd never changed anything about my diet. I was eating like crap, fast food, Dr. Peppers all the time, never done anything for exercise or diet. So I said, I'm going to do 3 months. I talked to a buddy of mine. I basically said, he was a chiropractor. And I said, can I do this for 3 months? See what happens. Am I going to die tomorrow? What's going on? And he said, yeah, absolutely. Let's give it a shot. He's a research fanatic. And anyway, we did a paleo regimen for 3 months. I didn't cheat one time, dropped back down. The next time I did blood work to 5.8 from 11.3. So that was huge. That told me right there that diet had something to do with this, even though the doctor said, no, you got to be on medicines right away. Here's the only way to get off of this. And I didn't. I bucked the system a little bit. We figured it out a little bit on our own. But at that time, I didn't know how addictive sugars were and the carbs. And so I just, I rewarded myself after 3 solid months of no cheats. I rewarded myself, and then it was kind of a once a month reward, then a once a week reward, and then every day reward. And I just fell right back into the same old habits of eating sugars and carbs and everything else. And so this time round, I knew I had to make a change, and I kept putting it off. But my A1C had gotten back up to, it was 9.8 when I did my November blood work. And I had a friend of mine who told me about the carnivore diet. He saw me eating differently. I was cutting out that, and the two of us were the only one doing it at a big men's group gathering that we're having. And he asked me a few questions about it, and then he said, well, hey, have you heard of the carnivore diet? And I said, no, what's that? So tell me about it. Eat meat. I can handle that. I loved it. And so I started on that. And I again, when I go into something, I'm pretty solid. I've got I go all in, and that's what I started doing. And I said, I'm going to try it for 30 days. I did all my research, and I'm going to do it 30 days. If it works, I'll try it for 60 days. And I started having great success. So I've been on it hard ever since. And all my levels are back down. I'm in great shape at this point, as far as the blood sugar and the type 2 diabetes. So I feel great.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that is a moral. Listen, the lesson to the family: if your A1C is more than your shoe size, you got problems, folks. You need to, let's tighten it up.
Yeah.
Let's tighten it up.
Yeah.
Your A1C should not be more than your shoe size.
No doubt.
Thank you and good night. We'll see you next week. So, Rhett, tell us, did you have any of those type of problems, health problems at all, or anything like that, or you just copycatted off your big brother there?
More of a copycat. I couldn't let him get looking so good without having to give it a shot.
Yeah.
My why was more around. I was having all sorts of minor health issues, right? Ailments, aches and pains. I had surgery. I had a few things that were just. I felt a lot older than I am, right? And the main thing that pushed me over was I was diagnosed with sleep apnea. Not that big of a deal, but they put that machine, I had a machine at home that I put on my face each night, and I hated it. It just, I don't like things on my face. And ultimately that kind of pushed me over the edge. Like, I have to get this thing out of my life. I don't want it. And I've heard if you lose weight, that is one way you can cure sleep apnea. And then I saw when I started researching the Carrie's videos, the Ken Berry, the usual suspects that you'd tell people to go to because they're just awesome. That's when I just started researching like crazy. And I mean, it was a week, maybe a week to 10 days before I had taken the machine off, thrown it away, and I haven't plugged it back in. I didn't throw it away. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm hoping I can take it back and they'll stop charging me for it. But
listen, if you hate things on your face, you must be tortured every day wearing those glasses, man. I mean, you must just be catching it every day. It's all day.
I can't stop living with them, Russ.
That's an addiction.
I should say I don't like my face being covered, my mouth being covered.
You do have a beard and a mustache.
I can't win.
That's right.
Not here.
We grilling, baby. We
Grilling.
I'm getting grilled, baby.
I'm getting grilled.
That's right. Can you believe we got a line of people that want to get on this show?
Hey, I gotta show you real quick right here. If you haven't had it, there's my Texas Twinkie right there.
Ooh, nice.
That
was.
I'm afraid
so happy you brought food.
I had to bring. It's a keto cookout. I had to bring something. I was going to bring my steak, but haven't got it cooked yet.
When people comment there's no food,
yeah, we're getting showed up
right here. We got food.
Nice.
I bring the same thing to this cookout I bring to any cookout. That's jokes. That's what you get.
I thought you were going to say good looks.
Yeah, that goes without saying. But anybody that knows me won't let me bring anything that I make to the cookout. They'll throw me out of there if I try to bring something I made to the cookout.
I love it.
Yeah.
The truth is, you can't trust the skinny cook.
That's right.
Although
now we can change it.
A newly skinny cook. You come have a steak or brisket at my place. I think you'll change your tune. Let's go. Come on.
I love Texas.
The invite is open. The smoke.
Yeah, well, I can tell you. I can tell you this: if you say that around Maria Emmerich, she'll fight you. I can tell you that.
Sure. Okay, I won't then.
But anyway, so I'm sorry, but I didn't know if you were finished before I started cracking jokes there, Rat. So you're going to try to get your sleep apnea machine. You're going to try to see if you can get a refund on that.
Oh yeah.
And get it on eBay or something like that. But you've seen improvements.
Absolutely. I really do feel like a new man. And the thing that I have struggled with for a long time is depression and anxiety. And while I struggle to say it's completely gone, it's a lot better now. And I have a lot more good days than bad. And usually those bad come if I'm cheating or doing something diet-wise that change. It's amazing how quickly it affects my mental state. And that is where I'm going to be preaching from the mountaintops as soon as when I have enough time under my belt and I can say truly this has cured my depression and anxiety, which I believe it will. Oh man, you're not gonna be able to shut me up. Everybody I know deals with depression and anxiety. It's rampant.
Yeah,
it's so
amazing.
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think people felt this way like 100 years ago.
No way.
How would we have survived so long if everyone was just depressed for the last million years or whatever?
100%.
I'm sure the plague gave some sort of anxiety,
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Extenuating.
Hey, you must. Yeah, I was going to say you might have read a different Bible. I'm pretty sure those guys in the fiery furnace were depressed. Or
the Great Flood.
Yeah. But no, that's awesome. So when did you guys decide to start your channel, and Tell us a little bit about that and what folks can expect when they go there.
So yeah, thanks, Russ. Yeah, we did. It was really the documented stories. We wanted to get on board with that. We're not in it to make money on YouTube, but we want to document our progress, show what we've seen, help spread the message, spread the word. But we both also love to cook, and we've got our smokers, and we like to do smoked meat, stuff like that. So you can expect more of that on the channel. We've done a few different videos on how we can afford the carnivore diet, because we get a lot of questions about that, things like that. And then we've also did it to push each other and hold each other accountable. So we've got our September challenge and our October challenge, and that's really more just between me and Rhett and things that we're doing. If anybody wants to join us, then great. But we're doing that to kind of hold each other accountable, because now we both feel totally energetic, totally different, and we want to do some exercises and some other things and start making our best selves. And so yeah, we love that, but we're all about the meat. And I think we've got we're still young. We've got 15 videos out there. I think I did my first short one today, and excited about being on the live channels. It's just fun being a part of the carnivore community. So I think that's what we're most passionate about, and just encouraging others to continue to do it. And we've thoroughly loved being involved with the whole Carnivore Diet Documentary mission, and some of the other stuff that's going on there. So we're fully supportive of that. In fact, I did get accepted to help on the background for that as well, for the type 2 diabetes side of things. So I'll be helping in the background for that too. I'm super excited about that, and whatever we can do to help, we're all in. Spread this message, because I think just more people need to hear about it.
Amen.
Yes, evangelism. Evangelism is what it's all about. So there's a carnivore documentary. I'm not familiar.
Too many keto snacks.
There's the jokes.
Yes,
again.
As a matter of fact, I did. Yes. Listen. And I actually had a chocolate bar that was made in Colombia. I thought about you, Ollie, when I was.
It was probably good. Was it sweet or not?
Yeah, it's candy. It was,
all right. Well, the chocolate here is really good.
Yeah. So yeah, it said made in Colombia right on the back of it. I was like, I bet you Ollie probably knows where that's at.
Who gets one first?
Let's see. Any more Rhett.
All right, here we go. Going in the glove.
Is this random question time?
Random question time.
Out of the glove. There you go.
All right, what do we got? This
better not be stupid.
Better not be stupid.
Yeah.
It says
wrong
this is
show.
Not a stupid question.
Yeah.
If you could have a 1 hour conversation with any animal, which one would it be and why?
With any animal, it would be my cat, Jasmine. Because holy smokes, she has an attitude, and I want to know what we're doing wrong.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Yes. Listen, and just for the record, on the Keto Cookout, there are no stupid questions, only stupid questioners.
Only stupid answers.
There goes my anxiety again. Thanks, Ross.
Yeah, only stupid questioners.
Questioners.
All right, next question. Here we go.
Okay.
This one, good one, Alia?
Yeah, that one's good. How come it's smaller than the other one?
It's a smaller question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
God, not this one again. So I chat GPT. I asked them again, and they just give you whatever, right? So I don't even know what these are, but this happens to be the same one that we asked before. And I hope you didn't see that episode.
Maybe.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever eaten?
Okay, so
I did see that one.
I could probably answer this in a couple of different ways, but one of the things that's in my freezer right now, and this is going to get me adventurous, is the cow's heart. I've got one, and I'm so ready to figure out how to cook it and do it. So I haven't eaten it yet, but I'm going to go with the answer of I'm about to, and I'm excited about it. In fact, I think Allie we messaged once or twice back before if she ever had, and I'm going to figure out how to cook it and have the cow's heart and do some of that. So
nice.
That's a little adventurous for me.
Nice.
It's really good.
Heat.
Don't worry.
That's how you
It's
cook it.
like steak. It's like lean.
eat it
Raw?
raw.
Let's take
Eat
it.
it raw like an apple.
So
Boil it for a few hours.
So I changed my logo on our thing where instead of the heart emojis, they were doing something like this. I actually lifted up the cow's heart and I put that in my picture. So anytime I send a heart emoji out, it's got the cow's heart on it.
There you go.
Love
Nice.
it. Can't wait. We'll have it one of these
Yeah.
days. We'll do a video.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Good luck with that.
Did we ask Rhett one yet?
We didn't ask Russ one yet.
Rhett.
Oh, right. We did ask him.
He was first.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to talk to my cat.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
We're not asking Russ anything. He talks
Please.
too much.
Yeah. Guilty as charged. Guilty as
Right.
charged.
Oh, so I just wanted to do a little shout out. I'll be live with these awesome brothers on Thursday night at 8:30.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to
Alright.
ask them because Russ asked them all the questions, but you guys can come and talk to us anyways.
I'm sure we got lost there. We got some questions for you too, so that'll be
Oh,
good.
nice. Okay,
Uh-oh.
good. Save them for Thursday.
Sounds good. Well, and I wanted to say, Russ, you are my brother from another mother. When it comes to making up words to songs, I can't sing like you. But man, I want to get with you offline and write some lyrics because we can have a lot of fun.
I will concur. That's a gifted talent that he has. It's really.
I
good.
love that.
He's got us in stitches often because he just on the spot. How he comes up with it, I don't have any idea.
Listen, I can't have enough low IQ friends, so I'm all about that. I can't. Yes, I can't.
My
have
IQ left with my hair, so we're good.
That's right.
There you
That's
go.
right. I love that. Bring on the dummies. Yes, I love it. I love that, man.
Fantastic.
Well, tell everybody where they can find you guys. We're running across the screen. It's Carnivore Brothers, all one word. With
Carnivore
an S.
Brothers, yes, sir. And
Yes, plural.
Yep, Carnivore Brothers. There's two of us, so that's plural. And we again with newer channel, but we love to. We've been super involved in the carnivore community. We watch a lot, we comment a lot in the chats, and just kind of we're just loving getting involved and learning more. And we'll continue to post. We'll continue to throw out some videos. And anybody who has questions or we can show from our example, we'd love to help wherever we can, help answer questions and show you what we've learned. We're only seven months in, but that's 7 months longer than a lot of people. So happy to share what we know so far.
And they have a big conference down the road from you there in Austin, KetoCon in May. It's a very big ketogenic living summit there. So I'm 50-50 on whether or not I'm going to make that. I'm still thinking about it, but it's in Austin. I think it's Memorial Day weekend or something along that line. So we'll see if the spirit hits me in May. But yeah, how far is Austin from you?
It's about 2.5 hours, so easily drivable for us. We'd definitely be up, or my family would be up for that. It's a little longer commute for Rhett.
I'd be there. I'm loving this. I really, I'm so engaged with the community, and I just love.
They're the best. The best. Well, we welcome you to the family. You guys are great guys. I want to thank you so much for being fans of the show. Thank you for coming on the show. Folks, check these guys out. They're really cool guys. Go to their site, like, subscribe, and I'm sure we'll see you again. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate you having us on. We do love what you guys are doing too. So thanks for keeping spreading the word and telling the stories.
Baby.
We grilling.
Yes, we grilling
with food,
baby.
We grilling with food. With food.
I love that. I love that. I love it.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon.
Thanks for having us on.
Fella.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. The Carnivore Brothers. All right. We got more guests.
We have another guest.
Who's at the
I did hear the doorbell ring.
I did hear it.
Oh,
hey,
nice.
How you doing,
Jeff LaCroix.
Good to meet you guys. I hadn't met Russ or Adam. It's good to meet you guys.
Well,
yes, it was very good to meet you.
Well,
we grilling, baby.
Part of the show. Yes, that's right.
We grilling, baby.
Yeah, you met the best part of the show, so that's it's all downhill from here. But I just want to say I love your water. I drink it all the time. Thank you for doing that. And,
Right.
I wish I owned stock
Yeah, can a brother?
Yeah.
Can a brother get a discount? That's what I'm just saying because it's killing me. It's killing me, man. You know,
How did I never put two and two together? The Jeff LaCroix, the LaCroix water.
Yeah, we don't have time to talk about those problems. But yeah,
what's fun about that? Each of the members of my family have discovered LaCroix water at different times, and all thought, "Oh, I need to try that." And every one of us has been disappointed.
I don't know, man. I guess I'm not a snob. I'm not a carbonated water snob. So it's fizzy. I drink it. I don't know. Nice. I love that. I love that. Well, tell us, Jeff, where you're from and a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live in Alabama. I've lived here more than half my life, but I'm actually from Canada and moved down to Tennessee to go to college and met my wife, and she was from Alabama and moved down here and love it down here, but still have family up in Canada.
Yeah. What part of Canada? What?
Northern Ontario. So just go past the Great Lakes. Keep going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Is that like up around Toronto around there, or like?
My mother lives near Toronto now, but I was from about 6 or 7 hours northwest of Toronto. So
Gotcha.
Just keep
Way
on
up there.
going. Yeah.
Well, I'm a lover of harness racing, and harness racing is big in Canada.
Okay.
A lot of harness racing fans up there. So I've been there a few times in Windsor mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that.
Absolutely.
So you landed in Alabama. You've been there for quite a little while, and tell us about your carnivore journey.
Well, I've been carnivore for a little over a year now. I am 47 years old, and I've battled to keep my weight down for decades. I was never obese, but I came close, and I just felt like I was putting on a few pounds year after year, and tried a lot of different things. Early on, I tried Atkins and had some good success until the doctor, scared the daylights out of me because I had no idea, what cholesterol even was. So when the doctor said, get ready to have a heart attack and you're 32, 33 years old, scared me out of doing Atkins and went back to gaining weight. And eventually, after trying a lot of terrible diets, I found keto and had some good success early on with keto. I did keto about 3 or 3.5 years. But I fell victim to the keto snacks evolution. Started doing dirtier and dirtier keto, and eventually just threw in the towel and put all the weight back on and more. And lived like that for about a year, and then started doing intermittent fasting, and then through that found carnivore. And it's been so much better. If keto works for people, great. And I truly think if I would have been doing clean keto, I probably would have continued, probably would have been fine. But the story, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure. What years was that when you were doing the Atkins? Do you remember
Atkins?
Where that was?
Yeah, Atkins would have been the early 2000s, like maybe 2005, 2007, somewhere in there.
Yeah, it was even crazier then than it is now in terms of people's image of ketogenic living and that kind of stuff. That's about the time I first heard of it as well. And it's tough now, but it was 10 times tougher then. Yeah, we have 25 more years of science and data, and 25 years of people having great results to we got some ammo now to fight with that we didn't have 25 years ago.
Well, and I was just very ignorant, when the doctor told me my cholesterol was in the 400s or whatever. I said, okay, how does that happen? What do you eat to get cholesterol? I didn't even know. And he started naming all the stuff that I was eating. And I said, yep, that's exactly what's going on.
Mm.
So,
no, that's crazy when you think about, the medical establishment. They're a big part of the problems there. I mean, they're just leading people down the wrong path, and folks don't know any better. So you got the government telling them, you got the doctors telling them, and not only is what we do different, it's literally completely opposite.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a little different. No, it's don't eat that. Eat as much of that as you want to. I mean, it's crazy. So you can't blame people for being skeptical. You can't blame people for saying that sounds crazy. I do it every day, and I'll tell you it sounds crazy. So, I've been doing it for quite a while, and I don't mind saying when I'm eating this stuff, I'm thinking to myself, I can't possibly be getting all the nutrition I need from this bacon and these eggs. There's just no way. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it every day. So, again, you have to sometimes give people a little bit of, I understand, give them a little bit of grace because, it sounds crazy. It sounds crazy. It definitely does. So do you, are you still dealing with the same doctor, or have you've got a different doctor, or how did that story end?
Well, the doctor I was going to back then was back in Tennessee, and the doctor I have down here, I was a little nervous last year when I went to the doctor the first time. I had lost, I think at that point I had lost probably 40 pounds. And I'd been doing it, 3, 4, 5 months, something like that. And I was a little bit concerned that she would, reject the idea of doing carnivore. And she gave me a high five. She never said she was on board with it, but she was like, you're killing it. You're improving so much. I stopped taking all my prescriptions. So, how do you argue with that? And of course, with the doctor, they do the physical, but you don't get the blood work back for a while. And so at least with mine, you do the test that day, you see the doctor, and then they kind of mail in the results. And so I was curious, to see if she thought I should do like a CAC scan, arterial coronary arterial, the calcium score. And she said, no, I think you're gonna be fine. You should be totally fine. You've really improved. So, she was totally on board. I ended up doing that scan anyway, but she wasn't concerned at all. So I thought that was pretty cool, because you hear so many stories of doctors really rejecting people doing keto or carnivore or any of that.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're refusing to do blood tests. My dad's doctor didn't, want to give him his fasting insulin. There's so many different stories. A lot of people told me about things that have happened to them with their doctors. Some of it is, arrogance, I'm sure, just like, who are you to tell me what you need? I'm the doctor here. What medical school did you graduate from? All that kind of thing. Dr. Berry was talking about it this weekend. You have to take control of your health. You have to be an advocate for yourself. Doctors are only going to do what they're trained to do, and they can only teach you what they know. So, you have to do some of your own research and have a doctor that's watching you, get better results and watching you improve your health, and isn't even curious about it or wants to, give you a hard time about it. Yeah, it's time to find another doctor. Because no doctor should ever be disappointed in you for improving your health or improving your life. Even if they maybe don't like the way you did it or have a concern of some sort, they should still be happy for you and still excited for you and want, what's best for you. That's what doctors are supposed to be doing. That's great. So tell us about your channel. When did you start your channel, and why did you start it? And what can people expect to see when they come there?
Sure. I started my channel 1 month after starting Carnivore. So I started Carnivore the day after the 4th of July and decided I was going to do it for 30 days. And on day 30, I decided to start publishing my story because I found it inspiring when back then there weren't so many channels that you see now. But I thought people need to hear this, and it's gonna, sharing your story, the struggle of going through it is powerful. And even though my story might not be as dramatic as some people, I'm not a doctor or anything like that. That's why I called it Everyday Carnivore. I'm just an everyday guy. I felt like I wanted to add my voice to the crowd to say, like, this is how it's worked for me, and it can work for you. And so the beginning of my channel was really about my journey. But after about 6 months, I kind of transitioned. I found I really enjoyed interviewing other carnivores or keto folks and letting them share their story. And I actually really just enjoy asking the questions and picking people's brains. So I've done a good bit of that. And so you can find that kind of content on my channel. And other than that, right now on my channel, mostly the other videos have to do with questions that I get asked in the comments or things that I find that people are emailing me about and asking deeper questions, or sometimes very beginner questions that they've just never seen the answer to. So
So everyday. I thought it was because you were carnivore every day, but it's just because you're an everyday guy.
Well, that's the plan too. So absolutely.
So that's great. I'm thinking of changing mine to barely carnivore. That's, I think, my new channel.
Or sometimes Little Debbie.
Yeah, because I'm just I'm barely carnivore. I'm hanging on there. I'm hanging on.
Oh boy.
Jeff was one of the first people I saw, one of the first carnivore people when I started, when I fell down that rabbit hole. So I will remember that. But I didn't remember who it was. I'm like, who's that guy? And then I found him again. I was so happy.
And now I'm in disguise, so you might not have recognized me. I don't know.
Maybe.
Right?
Yes. I can't believe I'm being judged by the kettle corn salsa man over there, corn chip. I'm gonna start calling him corn chip. That's my man over there.
That's kind of what I do.
That's right.
He cheats with chips. You cheat with candy, huh?
Yeah, right. Mexican carnivore.
Well, it keeps Russ awake. Yeah,
that's right, man. Hey, listen, it's candy or die. That's exactly right. Yeah, I don't know if the keto candy will work or not, but I don't know. But
Russ, I was going to tell you, I heard you talking about when you're traveling. I got to say, if I'm going to deviate from carnivore, one of the best things I can do when I'm driving is sunflower seeds, because it takes so long to pick them apart. You can't eat a ton of them.
Yeah.
And,
It's dangerous when you're driving. Or you just put your mouth and like chew on it?
Nah. You got if you're driving far, you got all the time in the world to pick them apart.
Yes, I'm sorry. No seeds, no seed oils, sir. We're gonna have to ban you from the show. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that, Jeff. We have a one strike. Yes, we have a one strike, zero tolerance policy for seeds and seed oils.
That's one of Chapey's 10 commandments.
Tonight, actually.
That's right. That's right. But no, I'm not. Listen. People know. I don't know if you're familiar with me. People that follow me know I'm not the strictest. I'm not the most militant of the ketogenic community. There, I give a lot of grace, and I expect to get a lot of grace. So, that's how I roll. All right. We got some questions for our man Jeff.
Oh boy!
If anyone in the chat has questions, also
yes, that too. If you guys have questions and that sort of thing, we may have time for that here at the end of our.
A couple. That one. That one right there. Yeah, that one.
This one right here.
ridiculousness we can get
Oh,
out.
I dropped it. I got it. I got it. Here we go.
Here's
Here
a
we go.
question: why?
It's like picture tape. That's just so funny. Or fortune cookie.
If you had to survive a zombie apocalypse, which 3 items would you take with you?
Oh boy. Well, that's an off the beaten path, that's for sure. Let me come up with an answer here.
Welcome to our show. Yeah. That was our second choice for the name of the show, Off the Beaten Path. We decided to do
right.
All right, so thinking back to The Walking Dead, I would have to say crossbow, like Daryl Dixon. That would be a move. Bring the crossbow. I don't know. Do the bolts or the arrows? Do they count as another item? Because I'm gonna need something to shoot.
Those are unlimited.
Oh, okay, good. So we're doing video game style. Okay.
Yes,
I like it.
We make the rules here.
And I'm going to need some an axe so I can cut some firewood and a grate to grill my meat. How about that?
There you go.
Nice. I want to answer also. Can I answer also?
No.
You probably have a better answer than I do.
I'm going to have a tank.
No
so
way.
we can live inside the tank. I'm going to have 2 Rottweilers, maybe a Doberman and a Rottweiler, but that's one item, and a shotgun with unlimited bullets.
There you go.
But if you're inside the tank, you can at least get around.
You're just gonna grill the meat on the engine or something like that.
Yeah, I got trained by Rick Rodriguez, the 40-year carnivore.
Nice.
Yes, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Why we don't ask all their questions.
I love zombie movies,
Good.
so I love zombie movies.
There you see it. There you have it.
So I do want to share with you guys, you were talking about that you don't actually grill on the show. And I noticed that watching some of your episodes. And when Aaliyah asked me to join the show, I thought, I'm going to do it. I'm going to grill while I'm talking to them. And then I didn't realize it's so dark out here. It's been dark for hours. Like, you won't be able to see me. I could be live grilling and you'll just see the flames or something.
Oh, you're going to get all kinds of hate in the comments now, Jeff.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. In Alabama, they don't have exterior lighting. They don't have lights inside. That's yeah.
Are you sure?
They haven't got that. They haven't got the outside lights yet. They haven't got that part.
Well, and then you guys would just be hungry sitting there watching me eat my steak, right? So
no, I've got little Debbie's here. And sunflower seeds. So I'm good.
Yeah. And heat bars.
Yes. Oh, there you go. All right. That's great. Well, listen, man, I want to thank you so much, Jeff, for coming on and sharing your story with us and sharing your story with everybody. Folks, check him out. Everyday Carnivore. Not every other day, not just on weekends. He is everyday carnivore. He's committed. So check him out and like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And like I said, man, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. And if you guys would like to let me interview you, I would go one at a time. But if you want to, just reach out to me. I'd be happy to have you, come on my channel or do a live stream interview. Be happy to do it anytime.
I would encourage you to reconsider that. You don't want to do that. You don't want that. You don't want that.
Not with Russ, anyways.
I need to say something.
Just sleep on that, Jeff. Just sleep on that. Okay, just sleep on that, Jeff, and keep making your water. And I just, you might want to reconsider. Go ahead, Olive.
Jeff is the guy that I canceled on a Tuesday night to do the cookout. Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, the rest of y'all. But we did do a live stream, and I'm very happy about that.
Yeah. But I got the invitation at the same time. She said, "I got to cancel on you, but will you come and let me bring you on the channel. So
Yeah.
That's exactly how she operates. She stabs you and then she gives you a tourniquet. That's how she does it. Yeah, that's how she does it. That's exactly how she operates. Yeah.
That's our Alia. Yep.
All right.
Sets you on fire. She sets you on fire and hits you with the extinguisher.
Right.
All right, brother. Well, thanks again, Jeff. And
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate
I'll
you,
be
Jeff.
honored. I'll be honored. I'll reach out to you, man. If
All
you're scraping the bottom of the barrel that low to have me on there, brother, I gotta help you out. Can't say no to that.
Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Yep,
we
it's
grilling,
good.
baby.
We grilling.
We grilling, baby.
Yeah, love it.
Did it.
Awesome.
All right. Do we have any questions? I see a lot of stuff in the chat. Are people just talking amongst themselves, or?
Yeah, they're talking amongst themselves. I'm chatting a little bit.
Okay.
I don't think anyone has any questions. Last call for questions. Last call for questions.
Sure.
Before I hit the end.
Yeah,
actually, no, I can't press that button.
Yeah, I got little Debbie's to eat here, so make it quick.
So what I want to know, Russ, is why is the ratio of females to males severely disproportionate with your videos from Keto Palooza?
Well, because there's way more women there than men.
Okay.
And because I'm a pervert.
Oh, Russ. I thought you were literally going to ask like a scientific, like an actual question, and I was going to answer it because I have the answer why there's more women than men. Because there's less men and more women to have babies, and that's like the actual answer. So probably that's why there's more women in places than men in general.
Yeah, I don't know the actual number, but I mean, there definitely are more women on the ones that I've been at. There are more women there than men, but yeah, obvious question why there's more women videos than men. Come on, Adam. And I do have but I do have Keto Cowboys though. I do have Keto Cowboys, and I do leave them out. I gotta stop leaving them out. Shout out to all my Keto Cowboys. Todd, is the leader. Todd, Martinus is he's the leader of the pack there, the Keto Cowboys. That's my buddy. But yes, yeah.
I love that. Rock and roll.
So
you got anything to shout out, Alia?
No.
No. You done your confession and you're good. You're good to go. Yeah,
I'm good. I'll do some videos, I'm sure, sometime this week. I interviewed someone that'll be up soon as I can. I've been really crazy. I've been here. This is some cookout chat. So if you have American children and you want to fly somewhere outside the country, you have to have the U.S. passport, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay. And it's assumed that the other parent said okay because both parents have to be there to get the passport when they're under 16 or something. No, really. In Colombia, you need their Colombian birth certificates, U.S. passport, Colombian passport. You need 2 documents notarized saying your children can leave the country. And so I'm sorry, I've been a little bit crazy trying to handle some of this stuff, and it's almost all handled. We couldn't use one of my birth certificates of one of my kids because it was my old passport that expired. So we had to like renew that. Anyways, it's just been crazy. So I'll get back to the YouTube universe very soon. But there you go. Man,
sounds like the next steps are barcodes, tattoos or something. Gee, Christmas. That's insane.
It's insane. It's insane. And I'm just hoping when I get there, they're not like, no, you just spent $1,000 on flights. No, not happening. You can't leave. I just hope that doesn't happen.
Wow. Incredible.
So that's why I can't think right now. I can't think. Thursday night, check me out with the Carnivore brothers. Cool dudes. So I'm here tonight. I'll ask them different questions. So it's not so boring.
Very cool.
Like this. That's not what I meant.
Right.
So I'm not asking the same questions. There you go. Russ, we love you. You're the best host. You're the best. What do you call it?
The host with the most.
The host with the most. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Well, any shout outs, Russ?
Just like I said, there's so many people. If I could go on for another 15 minutes shouting out folks from Keto Palooza. And those are just the people whose names I remember. You know, I have a great memory. It's the recall that gives me trouble.
Right.
So I can't, you know, but there were just so many people there. But as far as what's coming up on my channel, I've got a health code shake review, the shakes that I drink, and I've got a review of, I bought a bunch of kitchen appliances. Since I don't think I'm going to have a cooking video this month, I did buy a bunch of new cooking appliances, so I did a video about those. And I think we're going to have a Reverend sighting. I think the Reverend is going to have a little message for the folks here coming up in the next few days. And so,
preach it.
Yep. And then maybe a walk and talk, you know, kind of thing they're coming up to. So, and I got to weigh in on the 15th. Now that's coming up.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited about that.
Yes. I got to weigh in on the 15th. So I'll do that. And that video will come out a day or two after the 15th.
Awesome. I love that.
And, you know, last weigh-in was 507. I don't know. There's at least a 50-50 shot that I might be out of the 500-pound club.
Wow.
It's 50-50 because I've been pretty good, and I feel lighter. And as crazy as it sounds, listen, okay, if you guys got jokes, I'm going to make it easy on you. All right. I'm going to set them right up for you here, and you can just knock them right down. But, you know, people have said, oh, I think you're losing weight or this, that, or the other, which, you know, whatever. People saying it to me all the time, even when I was eating the wrong things. People are like, have you lost some weight? You know, I'm just like, no, I was just, you know, it's just like in your mind, I was bigger last time you saw me. But you know, but people have been saying, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But when I did those videos at Keto Palooza, for the first time, I saw it. Like, I'm like, hey, I think I'm a little thinner. So it could have just been the camera angles or batting. I don't know. But when I was editing the videos and stuff, I just saw, I'm like, yeah, I think maybe I am. So again, I have no idea. 507, yep. As long as it's 506 or better, I will be very, very happy. Nice. But yeah, so that's what's coming up on my channel over the next week or so.
Great.
Congratulations.
So Sunday.
Yes.
Oh. Well, don't congratulate me yet, man. It could be 509. I don't know.
Well, I'm congratulating you on 1,000 subscribers.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah,
I'd like
your subscribers are going up, your weight's going down, life is good.
Yes, I would like to thank all 1,000 people who took mercy upon me and felt pity for me and subscribed to my channel. I'd like to thank you so much for your kindness and compassion. And hey, as long as people keep wanting to see me come on there and act like it, I will keep doing it.
There you go.
I don't know what else to say. So that's all I got.
Yep.
What about you, Adam?
Cool. Just recently did a live stream Q&A sort of with Carrie and Ella and Rachel again. They had a lot of insights, a lot of good information, especially for type 1 diabetes and Graves' disease. So check that out if you get a chance. Definitely share it with loved ones and friends that may have type 1 diabetes or Graves' disease in their life and you know, are looking for answers. Definitely share that. Have a couple interviews coming up with a couple of really cool ladies. Probably release those while I'm away in Canada, helping to film Maggie for the Carnivore Diet Documentary. Because I'm not sure how well the internet connection is going to be up there. So I may or may not be here next Tuesday. I'm definitely going to try to be here with Carrie. So internet connection pending as far as that goes. But yeah, so
that's just an excuse.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm setting up the excuse now. Right. I mean, because I'm the excuse guy. So, you know, I gotta set the stage and plant that seed.
Yeah. He's got to plan a hot date with some chips and salsa is what he's got.
Right. Yeah.
Spicy.
Exactly. So if anybody would like to be on the Keto Cookout, KetoCookoutLive.com, KetoCookoutLive.com. Go to the website, click on apply for the show. We'd love to have you on. You don't have to have a YouTube channel. You don't have to have any social media account. And if you want to join us for whatever reason, just hang out with us on the cookout. We'd love to have you. We definitely appreciate everyone that has been on so far, been on tonight. Jeff, Ashley, and Rhett, we appreciate you guys for coming on. We appreciate everybody in the chat. We love you guys. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week for sure. And ladies. Don't want to leave ladies out. Keto cuties and the low carb ladies.
Low carb ladies. That's right. We love them. We love them. And they love me. Thank goodness. They love you too, Adam. A lot of people asked about you, like, is Adam ain't gonna be here? I'm like, thank goodness, no. I can get all the attention on myself.
That's right. If I could have got my truck down the road, I might have been there. So
yeah. Well, next year.
Yep, for sure. Yep.
All right, folks.
All right.
We are going to end it here, and we love you guys, and we grilling, baby.
We grilling, baby.